Great. Good afternoon, everybody. Can I firstly welcome the groom's parents, Roger and Julie, all of their friends and family to this very special occasion. On Daisy's side of the family, it's fantastic to see so many family members and friends. Thank you all for coming to help the happy couple enjoy their special day. Thanks must go to Phil and Kerry, who have travelled all the way from Brisbane, Australia, to be here. It's great to see you, especially on an occasion like this. Prior to talking about our beautiful daughter and a fine choice of husband, I would like to thank my wonderful wife, Caroline, for helping Daisy through all the trials and tribulations, but mostly happiness of organising this wedding. Choosing the dress, driving around the county and nearby counties for bridesmaids' dresses, helping select menus, order services, and basically just asking for cash. Caroline's done that much, I wonder if she could just pass me the speech. As if by magic. As well as Caroline, I must mention others who have helped with the organisation, notably Daisy and Jarv, but a special mention to Lauren, who I know supported Daisy and Jarv through some tough and joyous times. Further thanks go to my wallet.
Well, definitely crying.
It wanted to be here, but it took some well-earned rest. It sends its best wishes. Daisy, I've got to thank you for the last 24 years of joy that you brought me and Mum. We all know it's 26. But the first 2 years in nappy changing were not joyous. Daisy and Jarv, you make a fantastic couple. Let's hope they will have a great day and we'll give them all a fantastic start to married life. The next part of Daisy and Jarv's life will now commence with exciting times ahead. A fantastic honeymoon, house hunting, and God willing, a family of their own. At this point, and as I look around here, there are a few people who can remember this, but exactly 27 years ago, well, the same time last Saturday on the 4th of June, 1988, Caroline and I were married. Can we please have a quick toast to Caroline, and let's hope that the newlyweds are as happy in their 27 years. To conclude, can I reiterate how our fantastic darling daughter looks and how delighted we are that she has met a guy like Jarv. I can only speak for our side of the family, but Daisy, not only me and Mum, but your grandparents, aunties, uncles and cousins think that you're a great girl and a pleasure to know. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please be standing and join me in a toast to Daisy and Jarv? You mean the world to Caroline and I, and we wish you every health and happiness. The bride and groom.
Hug it out, it's fine.
Hug it out.
Firstly, Nick, thank you very much for those kind words and the lovely toast, thank you. I've got a few thank yous, as is what the groom's supposed to do, so if people need to charge their glasses, please do so now. I'd firstly like to say, on behalf of Daisy and myself, thank you for everybody here. Share this special day with us. We're very lucky to know such a great group of friends and family to be able to share this day with. So my first toast, we'll grab our glasses, to family and friends.
Family and friends.
Next, thank you to Nick and Caroline. Without this, we wouldn't have been able to plan such a, in my opinion, such an amazing day. And I know that both me and Daisy are very humbled and lucky that we've been able to plan such a great day. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ever since we first met, I've very much felt part of the family, so thank you. Mum and Dad, you've always been there for me whenever I've needed you, and You know, any time I've needed your support or whatever I've needed, you've always been there for me. So thank you very much. Nick's already been in there and beat me to it about the fact that it was their wedding anniversary the first week of June, just like this. So it's a nice little symmetry for Daisy. It just happens to be the same first weekend of June. But sitting here at the top table today, both Nick and Caroline and my parents, with long and loving marriages, set a great example for me and Daisy. And you know, if we can emulate you guys, we'll be very happy indeed. So, to you guys. My next thank you is to the bridesmaids for getting Daisy to the church nearly on time. She's
not do up my dress.
She is pretty prone to mincing, for those that don't know. So to get us somewhere, 15 minutes late is a pretty well done thing. So I'll be asking for some tips later on as to how you achieve this. Vicky, you probably Daisy's oldest school friend and have always been there for her, growing up together. So thank you for always being there for her. And Lex, always on the end of the phone, always there for a catch up if Daisy needs to pop round, and you've always been there for her as well. So thank you both. Next one on the thank you list is to Lauren, the maid of honour. As Nick alluded to already, Lauren and Daisy are probably more than just best friends. They're pretty much more like sisters. From neighbours at 4 years old or whatever it might have been, and not wanting to go on holiday without each other because they might miss a couple of weeks apart, to many ski seasons in Austria, and now being maid of honour at each other's weddings. You've grown up together and have experienced it all together, and I know that without you that Days couldn't have planned all this and kept saying through the whole process. So thank you very much. To Ben and to Elliot and all my other friends that are here today, thank you very much. Not necessarily the biggest friendship group, but the friends I do have, I love you all and thank you. Big thank you to the guys at Horton, to Sam and to Simon and to everybody else involved at Horton. I've played cricket here for 20 years, and sometimes I spend more time here in the summers than I do elsewhere, so it's a bit of a summer family sometimes, and got some great memories of Horton, and to be able to add this today to that list is fantastic, and to be able to share this fantastic setting, thank you very much. And the final thank you, and the most important one of all, to my beautiful bride Daisy. You won't find a happier man in the world today than me. To Daisy. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and for those that don't know me, I'm Elliot, Jarvis' ill-suffering friend and best man. And for those that do know me, I apologise now. I'd also like to echo the thoughts of Nick and Steve. I'd like to say it's an opportunity to say a customary thank you to all our better halves today. The bridesmaids, you all look stunning. Julie and Caroline, you both look glamorous. It's been a quintessential British wedding and it's been absolutely fantastic. I'd also like to thank Horton for introducing me to the love of my life, Steve. And now for a few words about the groom, Jarv or Steve, or to some, Uncle Poodle. Now I'm about to let you on to a little secret about the groom. I'm sure most of you expect me to dish the dirt and mention stories of our escapades and nights out, and here's the honest truth. I've got absolutely nothing. The guy is squeaky clean. I've absolutely got nothing on him.
Lie.
I was thinking about that. And when Alfie does the honour of making an honest man out of me, and Giles standing here in my place, I'd like to thank him. How kind I was today, because he has got so much on me, like an obscene, horrible amount. So just remember that in a few years' time when she gets down on one knee, please. Giles, we've been through a lot over the last few years and the recent years, through our, professional ankle injuries and knee injuries and knee replacements and all that. We both also share a love of really, really good music. I know Daisy would beg to differ about that one. Excessive food, well, some excessive to others. Cider, cricket, and most importantly, which we'll all show today, some shoulder rolling. Now, shoulder rolling and nights out was a vital part of our nights out when we were both single men. And I'll show you later on. It's just a bit of a shimmy. Up and down. Up and down. But honestly, the girls love it. So, any single men out there tonight looking to get a few ladies when they're all a bit emotional, just give them a bit of this. Don't worry. It now gives me immense pleasure to invite you all to stand and raise your glasses and toast to the happy couple. To Steve and Daisy. Now let's get lashed.
You look so wonderful in your dress. I love your hair like that. The way it falls on the side of your neck, down your shoulders and back. We are surrounded by all of these lies, and people are talking too much. You got the kind of look in your eyes as if no one knows anything but us. Should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. So in love, so in love, so in love, so in love. Should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. So in love, so in love, so in love, 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 so in love. You look so wonderful in your dress. I love your hair like that. And in the moment I knew you better.